Getting ready to step into your career era? Set yourself apart with Adobe Creative Cloud Pro for students. Hone your skills with apps like Photoshop, Illustrator, Premiere Pro, and more, powered with the latest in creative AI. Students save over 55% so you can build a portfolio you're proud of. Launch your future with Adobe Creative Cloud Pro for students. Visit adobe.com/students to learn more.
Your burger is served, and this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. Its sweet profile perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger.
That is one perfect combination. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Fiscally responsible, financial geniuses, monetary magicians. These are things people say about drivers who switch their car insurance to Progressive and save hundreds. Visit Progressive.com to see if you could save. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary, not available in all states or situations.
BTW FYI. Visit Nexplanon.com RN to learn about Nexplanon. It's an adjustable implant, 68 milligrams radiopaque. Or ask your HCP IRL. Okay, TTYL.
I'm Cyndi Lauper. My psoriasis was all over, even on my scalp, which may mean 4 times the risk for psoriatic arthritis. But Cosentyx works on both.
Cosentyx secukinumab is prescribed for adults with moderate to severe plaque psoriasis 300 milligram dose and adults with active psoriatic arthritis 150 milligram dose. Don't use if you're allergic to Cosentyx. Before starting, get checked for tuberculosis. An increased risk of infections and lowered ability to fight them may occur, like tuberculosis or other serious bacterial, fungal, or viral infections. Some are fatal. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms like fevers, sweats, chills, muscle aches, or cough, had a vaccine or plan to, or if inflammatory bowel disease symptoms develop or worsen. Serious allergic reactions and severe eczema-like skin reactions may occur. Learn more at Cosentyx.com or 1-844-COSENTYX. Ask your doctor about Cosentyx.
Close your eyes, exhale, feel your body relax, and let go of whatever you're carrying today.
Well, I'm letting go of the worry that I wouldn't get my new contacts in time for this class. I got them delivered free from 1-800-CONTACTS. Oh my gosh, they're so fast.
And breathe.
Oh, sorry. I almost couldn't breathe when I saw the discount they gave me on my first order. Oh, sorry. Namaste.
Visit 1-800-CONTACTS.com today to save on your first order.
1-800-CONTACTS.
Living with schizophrenia isn't easy, especially when you're not getting relief from some of your symptoms. It can be hard when you're still dealing with symptoms, like hearing voices or seeing things that aren't there. And negative symptoms, like feeling unmotivated or avoiding social situations. If this sounds familiar, it might be time to talk to your healthcare provider and explore a different kind of schizophrenia treatment. Discover your possibilities at treatingscz.com.
If you went on a road trip and you didn't stop for a Big Mac or drop a crispy fry between the car seats or use your McDonald's bag as a placemat, then that wasn't a road trip. It was just a really long drive. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At participating McDonald's.
Hey, business owners, we know you know the importance of maximizing every dollar. With the Delta SkyMiles Reserve Business American Express card, you can make your expenses work just as hard as you. From afternoon coffee runs to stocking office supplies and even team dinners, you can earn miles on all your business expenses. Plus, you can earn 110,000 bonus miles for a limited time through July 16th. The Delta SkyMiles Reserve Business Card. If you travel, you know. Minimum spending requirements and terms apply. Offer ends 7/16/25.
This episode is brought to you by LifeLock. Between two-factor authentication, strong passwords, and a VPN, you try to be in control of how your info is protected. But many other places also have it, and they might not be as careful. That's why LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points a second for threats. If your identity is stolen, they'll fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit LifeLock.com/podcast for 40% off. Terms apply.
Finding the right balance. How to successfully blend planning and agility abstract. This article explores the false dichotomy between planning and agility in organizational management, arguing instead for a complementary approach called adaptive planning. Drawing from extensive consulting experience, The author demonstrates how rigid planning and unconstrained agility need not be mutually exclusive but can be synthesized into a powerful framework that balances structure with flexibility.
On WhatsApp, no one can see or hear your personal messages. Whether it's a voice call, message, or sending a password. To WhatsApp, it's all just this. So whether you're sharing the streaming password in the family chat or trading those late-night voice messages that could basically become a podcast, your personal messages stay between you, your friends, and your family. No one else. Not even us. WhatsApp. Message privately with everyone.
This episode is brought to you by State Farm. Knowing you could be saving money for the things you really want, like that dream house or ride, is a great feeling. That's why the State Farm Personal Price Plan can help you save when you choose to bundle home and auto. Bundling, just another way to save with the Personal Price Plan. Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. Now, I was looking for fun ways to tell you that Mint's offer of unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month is back. So I thought it would be fun if we made $15 bills. But it turns out that's very illegal. So there goes my big idea for the commercial. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
This message is sponsored by Greenlight. With school out, summer is the perfect time to teach our kids real-world money skills they'll use forever. Greenlight is a debit card and the #1 family finance and safety app used by millions of families, helping kids learn how to save, invest, and spend wisely. Parents can send their kids money and track their spending and saving, while kids build money confidence and skills in fun ways. Start your risk-free Greenlight trial today at greenlight.com/Spotify. That's greenlight.com/Spotify.
Brace the rudders! Raise the sails! Raise the sails!
Captain, an unidentified ship is approaching. Over.
Roger. Wait, is that an enterprise sales solution?
Reach sales professionals, not professional sailors. With LinkedIn ads, you can target the right people by industry, job title, and more. We'll even give you a $100 credit on your next campaign. Get started today at linkedin.com/results. Terms and conditions apply.
Through principles such as planning to learn, embracing uncertainty, establishing agile governance, and iterative planning, organizations can achieve coordinated direction while maintaining responsiveness to change. Case studies from Autodesk and Anthropic illustrate how this balanced approach enables companies to navigate complex, uncertain environments more effectively than adherence to either extreme, ultimately leading to sustainable competitive advantage in rapidly evolving markets. As a strategic management consultant with experience helping organizations of all sizes navigate complex change initiatives, I have witnessed firsthand how the debate between planning and agility can often become an unnecessary binary choice. Through my research and practice, I have found that with the right mindset and framework, planning and agility can, and should, coexist as complementary allies in creating sustainable organizational success. Today we will explore alternative perspectives and practical solutions for balancing these sometimes competing demands. The planning vs. agility debate. The origins of the debate can be traced back to shifts in business realities over the last few decades. As markets accelerated, competition intensified, and technological disruption became the norm rather than exception, many organizations realized responsive flexibility and innovation had become strategic imperatives for survival. Dichotomy. 1994. This need for agility led to new methodologies like Lean Startup and Scrum that emphasized rapid experimentation, iterative development, and frequent customer feedback over detailed long-term planning. Rees. 2011. At the same time, many leaders resisted moving too far from traditional planning and control mindsets ingrained in past successes. Mintzberg. 1994. Preset targets, budgets, and milestones provided clarity, governance, and accountability that fostered resource productivity, especially in large-scale endeavors. Ansoff, 1965. As a result, The Agile vs. Planning Narratives Polarized, with Passionate Advocates on Both Sides, Highsmith, 2009. While both perspectives hold merit depending on context, the debate often misses an important nuance, that at their core, planning and agility are mutually supportive when properly balanced as complementary, rather than competing activities. Cousins et al. 2005. By recognizing their interdependence and incorporating elements of both, organizations can attain strategic flexibility without sacrificing coordination or direction. Striking a balance with adaptive planning to realize this balanced approach in practice, leaders must shift from rigid predictive planning to adaptive planning, an ongoing, iterative process that establishes priorities and coordinates activity while remaining open to learning and change. Devers et al. 1994. Some key principles that underpin adaptive planning include planning to learn, not predicting the future, rather than attempting impossible long-term forecasts. Focus plans on structuring learning through near-term experiments that test assumptions and gather insights to inform future direction. McGrath and Macmillan. 2000. Establish guiding strategies and principles while maintaining flexibility. Embracing uncertainty as an opportunity, view uncertainty not as a risk to minimize, but as a catalyst for discovery and innovation. Build slack and dynamism into plans to probe opportunities that emerge through market interactions and disruptions. Smith and Greats. 2011. Establishing agile governance structures, create adaptable governance frameworks like OKRs, Portfolio Kanban or SAFe that coordinate work while enabling dynamic reprioritization and course corrections based on new knowledge. Nieberg and Iversen. 2012. Balance centralized coordination with decentralized autonomy. Iterating plans, not perfecting them. Establish rapid plan, learn, adapt cycles to support continual improvement versus one-time perfection. Envision planning as an ongoing conversation rather than discrete event. Continually test and validate assumptions through fast, small experiments. By adopting these principles, leaders can thoughtfully orchestrate work toward strategic goals while maintaining flexibility. The remainder of this essay will explore two industry examples to demonstrate how adaptive planning has helped organizations unleash the power of agility at scale. Case study: Adaptive product development at Autodesk is a leader in 3D design software like AutoCAD. Autodesk found itself facing disruption from newer cloud and mobile-focused competitors in the early 2010s. To keep pace with shifting customer needs and technological change, the company overhauled its approach to product development from stage-gate processes rigidly tracking discrete projects to an adaptive system better optimized for continuous delivery. Nieberg and Iversen. 2012. Several elements of Autodesk's transition exemplified principles of adaptive planning. Their new portfolio Kanban methodology maintained a high-level roadmap of capabilities to pursue while enabling dynamic reprioritization of specific features based on ongoing experimentation and feedback. Teams adopted SAFe's Agile release train model for coordinating work at scale through quarterly cadences while maintaining decentralized autonomy. Moreover, rather than attempting to perfectly predict demands years out, planning focused on learning through rapid prototyping and minimum viable products. When early assumptions proved inaccurate, plans were updated nimbly instead of pushing forward stubbornly. As a result, Autodesk aligned work more dynamically with emergent opportunities while coordinating the efforts of thousands of employees developing interdependent offerings. This adaptive mindset unlocked powerful agility. Rather than major once-yearly releases, Autodesk now delivers incremental value to customers every 2 to 4 weeks through iterative development. Additionally, planners can more confidently support high-risk exploratory initiatives knowing an agile process mitigates investment risks. As uncertainty has become the new normal in their industry, Autodesk has thrived by balancing planning, learning, and coordination with flexibility. Their stock price has nearly quadrupled since adopting the approach in 2012. Case study: Rolling Planning at Anthropic is an AI safety startup founded in 2021. Anthropic faced unique challenges of operating at the forefront of an emerging field with many unknowns. To navigate this environment of high uncertainty, leaders chose to implement a rolling planning cadence approaching the adaptive and agile philosophies of the lean startup methodology, REASE. 2011. Anthropic's initial chapter plan provided guardrails by outlining core technical and business goals for year one. However, rather than committing all heads and funding to this vision, leadership reserved bandwidth for exploration. Quarterly, the team reviewed progress, evaluated learnings from pilots and market experimentation, and collectively updated roadmaps for the upcoming 12 weeks. Plans would then roll forward with newest intentions while remaining responsive to new developments. This process allowed priorities to adjust opportunistically toward the most promising paths revealed through ongoing research. When initial directional hunches proved inaccurate, resources could redirect rather than perpetuating an outdated view. Uncertainty became an asset to uncover possibilities not identified in predictive long-term planning. By blending guidance with agility, Anthropic coordinated a trajectory without overcommitting prematurely. This adaptive approach mitigated risks for their ambitious venture while enabling pursuit of high-impact opportunities as they emerged clearly. By continuously evaluating assumptions and adapting near-term plans based on a rapidly evolving domain, Anthropic was able to move with uncommon speed, focus and efficiency for a startup confronting such unknowns. Conclusion: as these case studies illustrate, successfully balancing planning and agility does not require choosing one at the expense of the other. Rather, it necessitates reframing planning from fixed forecasting to ongoing adaptation informed by learning. When approached through an experimental mindset, continuous replanning allows organizations to thoughtfully direct efforts toward strategic objectives while adjusting dynamically to an uncertain world. By thoughtfully incorporating principles of adaptive planning, leadership teams can realize powerful synergies. Planning establishes direction and coordination critical for sustained progress amid competing priorities, while agility fosters responsiveness required in today's disruption-filled environment. Together, they unleash potential for prudent yet nimble organizational stewardship. With disruption intensifying across industries, those who recognize planning and agility as complements, not competitors, will gain advantage in shaping the future proactively.